Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you a delicious recipe. Only use a few ingredients, tastes amazing. It's a chicken with rosemary butter sauce. And the sauce that you make along with it is, oh, perfection. You're going to love it. Let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, first you're going to start this off by getting some butter, about a tablespoon, melting it into your pan. Then get some chicken breasts, put a little salt and pepper on mine. And go ahead and put them on there and cook them up nice on both sides. Make sure it cooks all the way through. I'll try to get as many as I can to this pan so I don't have to cook this forever. And like I said, I'm going to cook these on both sides and make sure they cook all the way through. It's going to take about 5 to 6 minutes. Then I'll do my other two I have left. And afterwards you're going to transfer them over to another plate, but keep all the butter and everything else inside the pan. And I'll come back when mine's ready to go. Alright, you see I have my chicken here, took off, put it on a plate. I still got all the blackness. You see all the smoke coming up from my butter. I'm going to go ahead and pour some chicken broth on there. If you're feeling a little frisky, you can use white wine instead, but I like chicken broth. I'm just try to scrape all these little bits to get little bits of that burn up chicken in there. Then after you, oops, sorry, started to bubble up. You're gonna get some heavy cream and pour it in. There you go. My lovely assistant helped me mix it all up. It doesn't look spectacular because all that black stuff in there, but it's gonna taste fantastic. And what you do is you're gonna let that heat up until the cream starts coming to a boil before you go to the next step. So I will come back when mine is nice and boiling up. Let me turn my fan off here. Alright, so I let the cream come to a boil, and then I turned it on lower heat and let it simmer for a little bit, try to reduce it a little bit. Next, I'm going to have my lovely assistant here add some butter. Go ahead and drop it in there. You're going to go ahead and let that melt up. If you have to, cut it into smaller pieces to make it melt quicker. And while that's melting, she's going to go ahead and dump in some rosemary. I'll mix that up, let it get in there. You're going to let that cook for a little bit, let the butter melt, let the rosemary infuse a little bit. You could either do it one of two ways at this point. You could do what I'm going to do here and put some chicken in there so it soaks up some of that sauce. See if maybe I can get all the pieces on there if I work it right. Since they all, I should be able to do it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can let them all soak up. I'm gonna let them soak that up a little bit, and I'll let it cook. Got a couple more minutes just to get the sauce ready to go. Or if you wanted to, you can keep the chicken off to the side, put it on a plate, and then just pour the sauce on top before you serve it. But I like to have the sauce get all up in there. Look at that. It's already starting to get all nice and creamy looking. So I'll come back when mine is done. I'm gonna let it probably go for a minute or two, just so the butter melts up the whole way and all the flavors get infused in there. And I will come back to you guys when mine is ready for plating. Alright, now that mine's been sitting in there for a while, I'm going to go ahead and plate one up. I'll just grab one. Grab this bad boy. Look, it's nice and soaked in that sauce. Look at that. I'm bring my plate up so I don't drip it everywhere. See, look at that. Oh, look, has that rosemary flavor infused in it and that sauce. I'm going to go ahead and push off the sides. I'm going to add some vegetables to it here later. We can go ahead and get some of this extra sauce. I'm going to cook more so it reduces more so it'll thicken up a little bit. Let's go ahead and pour the sauce on top. Oh yeah. Of course it's all blurry because my focus doesn't want to work. There we go. As the sauce thickens up, it'll taste even better. But there you go. And there you have it. Told you, nice simple recipe, used only 5 ingredients, about 30 minutes to cook it, a little bit longer if you want to cook the chicken a little bit longer or reduce the sauce more, but about 30 minutes. Tastes great, everyone's gonna love it. My kids love it, it's great. If you like this, please put a comment down below, let me know what you did and did not like about this recipe, what you would change about it, if you would change anything. Any kind of ideas you could think of, anything like that, or if you just want to say hi, please put it in the comments down below. While you're down there, please hit the subscribe button, the little bell doohickey so you know I post more videos, and a thumbs up. All of that helps me boost me in the algorithm for YouTube and lets more people see my recipes. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.